Let me tell you, there's nothing quite like the feeling of driving off the lot in your first car. The freedom, the possibilities. That's exactly how I felt when I bought my first car. I was young and didn't know much about car loans or insurance. I was just excited to have my own wheels. Little did I know, I was driving around with a ticking financial time bomb and I didn't even realize it. You see, I had never heard of gap insurance. No one at the dealership mentioned it, and it wasn't something I thought to ask about. That was a mistake I'll never forget. I learned about gap insurance the hard way through a car accident. It was a valuable lesson and one I want to share with you. Don't make the same mistake I did. Get educated about gap insurance and protect yourself financially. Gap insurance stands for Guaranteed Asset Protection. Now that sounds complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. When you finance a car, you owe more on the loan than the car is worth for a while. This is called being upside down on your loan. If your car is totaled or stolen, your auto insurance will typically only pay the current market value of your car, not the amount you still owe on the loan. That's where gap insurance comes in. Gap insurance covers the gap between what your insurance pays and what you still owe on your car loan. It protects you from a financial nightmare if the unexpected happens. I was driving home from work one evening when it happened. A deer ran out in front of my car and I swerved to avoid it. I hit a tree and my car was totaled. Thankfully, I walked away with just a few scratches. I was shaken up but relieved that I had insurance. I thought everything would be okay. I was wrong. The insurance company declared my car a total loss and sent me a check for the market value of the car. I was shocked. The check was much less than I still owed on my car loan. The insurance payout barely made a dent in my car loan. I was devastated. I had no car and still owed thousands of dollars. It was a financial nightmare. I had to take out another loan to cover the difference, which meant more debt and more stress. I was stuck making payments on a car I no longer had. It took me years to recover financially from that accident. If only I had known about gap insurance, I could have avoided all of that financial hardship. Looking back, it's clear that gap insurance would have been a lifesaver. If I had purchased gap insurance, it would have covered the difference between what my insurance paid and what I still owed on my car loan. I wouldn't have been stuck with a huge debt after my accident. Gap insurance is especially important for people who make a small down payment on their car, finance their car for a longer term like 60 or 72 months, or drive a car that depreciates quickly. Section 6. Finding affordable gap insurance. Don't make these mistakes. You can usually purchase gap insurance from your car dealer, but it's often cheaper to buy it through your auto insurance company or an independent provider. Shop around and compare rates to find the best deal. Here are some common mistakes to avoid when buying gap insurance. Assuming your auto insurance covers everything, it doesn't. Waiting until after an accident to get gap insurance. It's too late then. Not shopping around for the best rates, you could overpay. Section 7. Lessons learned. Protect yourself. My experience taught me a valuable lesson about the importance of protecting yourself financially. Gap insurance is a small price to pay for peace of mind. Don't wait until it's too late. If you're financing a car, get gap insurance today. Section 8. Take action. Don't wait for disaster to strike. Don't be like me and wait until disaster strikes. Protect yourself and your finances by getting gap insurance. It's a small investment that can save you thousands of dollars in the long run. Talk to your insurance agent or lender today to learn more. Section 9. Share your story. Help others avoid my mistake. Have you ever experienced the financial fallout of not having gap insurance? Share your story in the comments below. Let's start a conversation and help others avoid making the same mistakes.